Hello everyone, it's Imran here. Welcome back to another video. So, I am going to react to another episode of Thomas the Trainz Adventures, and this is episode number 45 that premiered actually 4 days ago on March 13th, which is called Modern Mayhem. And fun fact, I just literally realized this just now, this is the last episode of Thomas the Trainz Adventures Season 4. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how Season 4 of this series fan-made series ends off. It does. I really have enjoyed Season 4 of Thomas the Trainz Adventures, particularly the Sodor Lost Emerald special. That was probably my favourite part of the season. It was right there. Really excited to see how it ends. So I did react to episode number 44 last time, which was the Bulstrode one. Want to see match that out? Have it up in the top right corner of your screen. And it has felt like a bit of a while since I last reacted to an episode, to a Thomas the Trainz Adventures episode. I don't know why, but it just feels that way. But really excited to see how this season and our season 4 ends off. It does. Modern Mayhem. This was actually been teased for quite some time. It is. So yeah. Can't wait to see how it turns out. And it involves George. It does. So George is back in this series. So can't wait to see, and he's going to be working with the pack as well. Link to the video I'm reacting to in the description down below as always. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get straight into this. Really excited to see how Season 4 ends off. Just to warn you, there might be some ads in this video.
Alright, let's do this one last time.
Yep. Right, I need to turn up the sound completely, I do. Here we go! Last episode of Season 4. Modern Mayhem. The last episode of Thomas the Trainz Adventures Season 4. Let's see what happens.
Modern Mayhem. Signals are a very important part of the railway. The engines on the island of Sodor need them in order to stay safe when they enter or leave a section of the line.
Yep.
Morning, Scruff.
Good morning, Edward.
Signalmen control the signals from inside the signal box by setting the levers in the correct positions. But with so many signals and so many trains on the Fat Controller's railway, sometimes the signalmen become overwhelmed.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
The scrap is next, but it's not due for a while yet. Oh, glory! I forgot about Rebecca's train!
Uh-oh.
Trucks are silly, trucks are fun. Most things ain't good, but they're just...
Oh, Rebecca! Oh, that's Poco! Oh, that did not sound good. Not sound good whatsoever right there.
Soon, Harvey was there to clean up the mess, and the Fat Controller surveyed the damage.
I'm truly sorry about this, sir. I completely forgot to add Rebecca's train to the timetable, and the points were jammed against me.
I understand it was a mistake, but this could have resulted in a much more serious crash if it hadn't been two goods trains. Perhaps it's time we modernise the signals on this railway. And I know just who to talk to about that.
Modernise, you say? Well, here in the UK, I live on the outskirts of London. I do. We have obviously the London Underground system, and we all know how modern the Underground system is with their signalling. It is. And I guess this is where Ruth comes in. Is he going to try a similar system to the London Underground?
Come in.
Hello,
Boy,
Sir
the Fat Controller just turned.
Ah, Ruth, just the person I needed to see. I'm looking to automate the signals on the railway, and I was hoping you
Automatic
could
train
design
operation.
a system for that.
That should be...
That's what the Central line has, and the Central and Victoria lines have. They have I think also that the the Jubilee and Northern lines do as well. I'm actually a fan. I actually love the London Underground system, which is why I owe a lot of I actually owe a few tube maps and a few leaflets, which I hope to expand on. But as you can tell, I really do like the Underground system. We currently have a 4-line modernization program going on to upgrade the subsurface lines, which is obviously the Circle, District, Hammersmith City, and Metropolitan lines to a similar system. But Piccadilly lines currently undergoing an upgrade. Hopefully, if TfL can get some funding, they can work on the signalling system for the Piccadilly line. They can at the same time of rolling out the new trains due in service next year.
The mainland already has a similar system in place. I could base it off of theirs. It would need a central control station, though. Somewhere around Krog would probably be best.
There's an old warehouse in Kronk I've been looking to put to use. I'll ring up Miss Jenny and see if she can help restore it.
This is where the pack comes in.
Soon, the Solar Construction Company was hard at work, repairing the site. Ruth kept everyone to the plans, while Miss Jenny made sure her machines kept on schedule.
All right, team, keep at it. We've got to strengthen this wall.
Some dump off to the waste dump. Oh, Max and Monty don't look
boring.
Happy.
Yeah, why bring us along if we've got nothing to do?
If you two really want something to do, you can go get us some more stone. We're running low and we're gonna need more soon.
Hey look, it's
Stone?
Ned.
That's still boring. How about we make things interesting? What? Oh! I bet I can get more stone faster than you can. Nuh-uh. First one back gets to be carried home. 1, 2, 3, go!
Oh, poor Isabella.
Mind my paint! You're kicking up a lot of dirt!
Isabella and her paint.
Max, Monty, be careful! There's a lot of important equipment around here.
Yeah, whatever.
Whoa! Almost stuck into Ned.
Oh, John. Those two get me in such a tizzy sometimes.
They definitely do, Ned.
Oh.
At last, the control station was finished, but the pack still had to redo the car park. Buster was still away, so Miss Jenny once again brought in George to help out.
Why am I always the second choice? And it's always a project for the
Buster
stupid
was having an
railway.
overhaul in this season, as mentioned in Unbearable Memories. Pay attention, George!
Ouch!
Watch what you're doing! You'll damage something!
So what? Railways are no good. They should be ripped up. What I wouldn't give for my own roller rink.
If it wasn't for the railway, you wouldn't have as much work.
Good. The only good work is when I get to pave over rail lines anyway.
Come on, Isabella. There's no point talking to him.
I've always wanted an episode where Buster has
Good
to be...
riddance.
I've always wanted an episode of fan-made story for someone to write. Like this, for example, where a whole episode is centered around Buster basically can't do his... needs to be repaired and he can't... He can't... what was I going to say? He can't work, so Miss Jenny brings in George to do Buster's duties, but George obviously is his rude self to the pack until, I don't know, the pack either plot against George or George gets instant karma. I would love to see someone try that.
George went back to work, but he was careless again.
Yeah, you go, George.
What's George
He was
gonna do?
working behind the old warehouse where no one else could see him. And then there was trouble.
That's the control unit!
Oh! Whoops.
Ooh. It's them.
Good. No one saw me.
But someone did notice. On the railway, the signals were going haywire.
Uh-oh. That was the control box. Oh, look at Charlie and Hector's faces.
The signal was set against you, so make way for me!
You're wrong! I had the right of way! You're in the wrong place!
Oh no, Sony.
Whoa there, partner! Better check your signal again, little guy.
Blimey! That was a close one!
Oh no. Gordon! Don't tell me Gordon's gonna have a pretty bad accident.
Brakes! Brakes!
He got diverted
Out of my way! Express coming through!
But you're coming down the branch line.
Did he crash into Arthur?
That was a close one.
Gordon was
Why are you coming
diverted
down the branch line, Gordon?
It's not my fault, I just went with the point. It's a good thing they were changed just in time.
Is everyone alright? All the signals suddenly went crazy and I had to switch them like...
It's not my fault, just in time.
Did you see that engine? He was just there and he disappeared.
All the signals suddenly went crazy and I had to switch them like lightning.
Yes. We're fine, but what caused all this?
Meanwhile, Thomas was taking George back to the yards.
You're being unusually quiet today, George. You always have something to complain about.
I've had a good day, Thomas. The end of the railways is near. Oh, I feel it in my roller. There's nothing you or your bumpy little rails can do to change that.
Huh. Okay.
What's gonna happen to Thomas? I wonder.
What
the? Whoa!
Ouch! Bust my buffers! George, are you okay?
I was not expecting George to go off the flatbed.
Ouch!
Was not expecting George to go off the flatbed
George,
right there.
Are you okay?
Does it look like I'm okay? My roller's all damaged! Ugh.
What happened back there? The signal was green a second ago. It's like the points changed, all on their own.
Well, that's exactly what's happened. I haven't had full control over the points all day. It's like they have a mind of their own now. I've heard it's been happening all over the island too.
Oh dear. Perhaps there's an issue at the control center.
Ugh. I doubt one damaged control box would mess up with all the signals on the island.
What control box? I didn't say anything about a control box. George? What did you do?
Oops.
I would like to know the same, George.
I might have crashed into the control box this morning. I didn't think it was that important.
Well, as you can see now, it was important. Jack had told me you were being careless, and now you've ruined my team and Ruth's hard work. Caused poor Thomas here to derail, and who knows what other incidents around the railway. For your sake, I hope the control box isn't too damaged.
Do you think you can fix it, Ruth?
I could, but it'll take a long time. George damaged the main grid unit. It won't be easy, but...
Miss Jenny.
Simon, the hero of the day. What do you think of all this modernisation on the railway?
To be honest, sir, I don't think it's helped out much. Just look at what happened today. I've heard from some other signalmen that there's been near misses all over the railway. It's just a lot of modern mayhem.
But it was all caused by an accident. It won't always be like this.
Enough! I've made my decision. We'll keep the automatic signals, but we'll also keep our signalmen. The automatic signals help in the more congested areas of the railway, such as Tidmouth and Vickerstown.
Okay.
But nothing beats the old-fashioned care and attention of the signalman.
Yeah.
That way, if something ever goes wrong, people like Simon can be there to stop accidents from happening.
Great idea. A mixture of old and new.
And so it was. Now, the railway runs more smoothly than ever.
Glad to hear
Thanks
that.
to both Ruth and the signalman of the island of Sodor. And what about George? Well, when the Fat Controller heard what he had done, he sent George back to the control station to show just how important the control box had really been.
Well, would you look at that, Percy? Talk about irony.
What do you mean, Thomas?
George has spent all his time complaining about the railway. Now he's the one holding it all together.
Oh, he has to spend the day by the control box. Oh, they're using him.
Keep up the good work, George. We don't want the signals to go out again.
Oh, that's what you call a punishment right there.
Embarrassing.
You brought it upon yourself right there, George. George brought it upon himself right there. Oh my goodness. You see, this is why I think the North Western Railway likes to do things old-fashioned. Trying to modernise things a little bit can tend to go a little bit haywire at times, but yeah, it was just another case of just classic George. It was right there. Him wanting to get rid of the railways, and he ends up just causing mayhem. He does, because of his carelessness right there. I really do want to see more stories of where George works with the pack. He does. Yeah, it'd be nice to see how George gets along with the pack in some more stories right here. But wow, he thought that it could end the railways, but it ended with him falling off a flatbed. It did, and ended up having to spend time next to the control box. So yeah, and in the end, it turned out to be a mixture of old and new that would work out well in the end. So glad that the NWR has taken that approach. Also glad they're adding some automated systems, given the fact that systems like the Underground have automatic train operation on some of their lines, particularly the Victoria line, which is the first one to have automatic train operation. But yeah, for steam engines, nothing will beat the old-fashioned way of a signalman doing the job right there. It's a good job that some heritage railways have that old-fashioned way. It does, really is. But that was a great, a funny story to end of season 4 right there. I really can't wait to see what season 5 of Thomas the Trainz Adventures has in store for us. I really enjoyed season 4, and I remember it was only like yesterday when I reacted to Unbearable Memories, which was the first Thomas the Trainz Adventures video I reacted to on this channel. Really have loved season 4. If I were to say which was my favourite episode, it'd probably be a toss-up between Unbearable Memories or this one, Modern Mayhem, because I really like how modernization was taken into account in this, and how the Fat Controller wants the NWR to keep up with the times it does with other railways across the UK. It does. So yeah, and for George to be the one who calls it all, wow, just typical George antics right there. But a mixture of old and new, so that way the signalmen don't get overworked, and the automatic train system can work smoothly. It can work smoothly. So yeah, like I said, once again, this was a good story. I definitely really enjoyed it. So I love Trainz 323 and the Trainz Adventures team. Well done for season 4. I really did enjoy it, and I really can't wait to see what you guys have in store for us for season 5. Given the fact it's only just round the corner as well. Is there a trailer for season 5? Oh wait, there is. We'll return this spring with series 5. Okay, that's something I'm looking forward to right there. So we do have a release date, the spring, for season 5. Don't know how long season 5 will go on for. Season 4 felt like it went on for quite a long time. It did, but hopefully season 5 won't go on for that long. It will. If you do want to check out my previous Thomas reactions, whatever it's an audio story, Trainz Adventures or episode from a fan-made series, I'm going to play this up in the top right corner of your screen right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for me. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode I reacted to. Also know in the comments down below what other videos you want me to react to next. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Links to both of them will be in the description down below. Share this video, subscribe if you're new here, ring that bell to get notified when I upload new videos, when I post in the community tab, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!